Hi there, my name's Dr. Sabo and I'm the Assistant State Vet for the state of Utah. I also oversees animals in disasters and preparedness. So because we're in the middle of wildfire season and unfortunately we've got a couple fires burning right now, I wanted to speak about some things you can do to prepare for a wildfire or any other type of disaster for your animals. So we've got 3 steps that we want you to focus on today. The first step is making a plan. A lot of times our livestock are a business. So just like any other type of business, we want to have a plan for when things don't really go our way. We've got a ton of resources for helping you make a plan, and you can look at those below in the links here. The second thing we want you to do is we want you to communicate that plan. So a lot of times in our emergency plans, we're going to consider sheltering in place as well as maybe evacuating our animals to a safer location. And so we want to make sure that everyone knows our plans, including our neighbors, our close and extended family, and any other agricultural or livestock associations who you think might benefit from knowing your plan. The third and final thing we want you to do is we want you to put together a kit. These emergency kits can be used for both sheltering in place or evacuation. And we've got 3 key things that we need in our kit. The first thing is going to be documentation of our animals. So for pets, we really recommend that you take photos of yourself with your pet, and that demonstrates ownership. For livestock, we've got IDs, we've got, EIA testing records. We want to write down all of those identification methods, and we want to put those in places where you're going to be able to access them. So having paper copies is great. We also want you to send those copies to other people who might be able to help. The second part of our disaster kit is going to be feed, water, and anything you need to take care of those animals for anywhere from 3 days up to a week or so. We never know how long an emergency might take place, so it's good to have backup as far as feed, water, and medications. And then the final part of our emergency kit is going to be any sort of first aid supplies you might need. You don't need to go out and buy a kit, but just think about things that you might need to take care of your animals and yourself in some sort of evacuation or disaster. We here at the Department of Agriculture would love to help you develop your emergency plans for your livestock. Feel free to reach out and check out the links below. Stay safe.